Hey, how you doing? How y'all doing? So I was listening to check this out. So I was listening to some people talking about Black Americans don't have a culture, but we are the culture. I'm not trying to be funny. How we don't have a culture, but yet most of us doing most of the music genre over here, like country, jazz, blues, everything. And excuse me, no, this is good. This what I don't like. Whatever I'm trying to whatever. How are we from? This is silly. How are we from Africa? That's crazy. That's crazy. And I'm getting real tired of that. Like they trying to say we from somewhere else. I'm getting our yeah. Are we from somewhere else? That's crazy. My ancestors never called themselves Africa. That's the thing. But like I said, but we created everything in America. Make it make sense. We created everything in America. Yes, we did. We created everything in America. So how can we be from another continent? That don't make no sense. This how people are so trifling. So I just been watching these shows that I normally watch, and they want to say we from everywhere else but from here. But who created America? We did, really. Basically, we did. Well, the group created it. That's what I'm trying to get. You can't say now. You definitely can't say it was the clear folks because they knew themselves. They ain't did anything really because it's just weird. It's weird, very disrespectful to my ancestors. But I just like I said, you can tell we the real Americans over here. Other groups came later, so that's all I have to say. I mean, it just seemed obvious. So I don't know. Like I said, that's the main reason why they don't want to give our reparations or what, or they don't never want to give us back our land. That's crazy. Which I don't mind. I don't mind shit worry about it. I don't. I'm not. I'm not whatever. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's just some jealous part. Like if you from somewhere else, right? Like like if you Jamaican or Caribbean and stuff. I'm not gonna say you from Africa. I would say where you're from. And that's why I'm so glad right now that we try to get our identity over here straightened out because a lot of us are from here. A lot of a lot of like I said, a lot of my people are from here. Prove me wrong because we definitely ain't from no whatever. Do y'all call yourselves something else? That's crazy. So let us be Americans. That's what I'm saying. Let it be. I don't see why at first they no. I know why because they want to they want our land. First of all, they want to be us. I understand that, but a lot. Not saying everybody does. I'm just saying, but this I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind Africans. There's a lot of nice Africans out here. It is, but that's never been my culture. You know how many countries over there in Africa? That's what I'm saying. We can't. No way in the world that melanated Americans are from over there. That's impossible anyway. That's impossible. And I'm sorry, America. Let me say something. How did whatever? And I've been to Africa right now, and it's not that developed than over here. It's way America's way developed. How did they even? That's what I'm saying. They two different land masses, right? This don't make no sense. This how wicked these people are. And I was, but they can't fool me. So how they go get people from a more developed land, and then I've been to Africa again. I've been to Africa, uh, then undeveloped land. How do that make sense? Make it make sense. Anyway, America is way more advanced than Africa. Yeah, they are. I've been over there. Believe me, their infrastructure is not the same over there. I'm and so how is that? First of all, how they have the same type of military strength than over here? That's how I know they lying. And and like I said, a lot of my ancestors over here, I was looking them up in my ancestry, and they was already doctors and lawyers and stuff. A lot of them was, you know what I mean. I'm just saying, I'm talking about, the years that when they start coming over here more. So that's why I mean they lying by everything, man. They lying by our history, everything. And 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 how are we whatever? And a lot of them countries was later on. Now we use Nigeria for example. Like they got there in 1960. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of their history don't make sense. A lot of their history don't make sense. So they've been lying to us in school. I'm not. I'm just saying that they lying about us. It really is, and the lies need to stop. Cause I just now figuring out, even looking at my genealogy, ain't no way that's impossible to be from somewhere else. That's impossible. You know how many generations I can go back on my family tree over here alone? You know how long my family been over here in America? My family alone been over here in America since since 1200. Yeah, since 1200, really. Year 1200. So That's impossible for my family to be from somewhere else since 1200. For real. I could trace it way, way. I could trace it that far back. So, but that's what I'm saying. It's just impossible. You know what I mean? So that's just crazy. They keep on talking about this. We from uh, we from somewhere else, but over here, and you know it's agenda they trying to do. Hold on, I was looking at something, y'all. Who Matt Walsh is? Yeah, they should be in jail. If your parents, okay, they said something. If your parents, okay, yeah, this don't make no sense. I'm looking at something. Now, this guy got him a pew pew, and he's underage. Yeah, his parents should be in jail. His parents should be in jail. So how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, his parents should be in jail if you have a pew pew. That's crazy. And this guy, he unalived a lot of people, man. Dang, where did he even get this firearm? I don't know why people crazy like that. Sorry, changing the subject. Yeah, this guy, he's real young. I don't know, man. I don't know, that's crazy. This McCollum, dang, that's crazy. This McCollum, hold on, I'm trying to go. Yeah, but anyway, like I said, we from America. We really are. So try to take our identity all the time. That's crazy. No, but everybody else is from here and there, I guess. You can't even be from here. So who was the rightful owner over here in America? Who was here first then? Who was supposed to be over here first? That's crazy, man. So these people have been lying over 400 plus years about us because they won't pay us our reparations. Yeah, I know they're not gonna have no petitions of doing that, but everybody else get money. So it's just crazy. So they're gonna continue, like I said, to lie on us. So I don't know. Hold on, y'all. Let's see what's going on here. That's crazy. Hold on, I'm listening to something. This, oh my God, this is nasty. What's going on over there in Hollywood? Hmm. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, everybody? Thank you for even coming in here. Thank you. Hope everybody will have a nice day. Yeah, but I was just talking about this subject. Like, how are we from whatever? I mean, who was the first ones over here? Really? Uh, it was us. I don't know why they still calling us. We was from somewhere else. Like, no offense to Africa, ain't no way in the world they could bring all them people over here like they said. That's what I'm saying, and that's how crooked this place is. In America or the system. Um, I'm just saying that um, they should have just go ahead and admit that we are from over here, and at least pay us our reparations because we've been through a lot too. I'm not gonna go. You know what I mean? I understand people listen, whatever, what we've been through, what we have, and they should just go ahead give us something, or stop being evil toward us, like too much evil. That's crazy. Even though this is an evil world, so I don't know. It's a still an evil world. At least be more fair or something. They on. I mean, I'm looking lately. I've been looking at like for example, Nolan Wales. What happened to his situation? That shouldn't even have to be like that with Nolan Wales, for example, down there in Mississippi, and they still mistreating us melanated folks down there horrible. They still doing it down south. So um, that's just one example over many, many examples. Over many, many examples. Hmm. You can't even go to school or work even being mistreated still. And I understand there's other people being mistreated. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying ours ours for some reason though they've been having a lot of rules. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see this. Hold on, give me 1 minute. Let me see. What what this you know man? Give me 1 minute. Okay, let me ask something. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why are we the ones that really been through? Uh, so we've been through a lot. We the only group that been through a lot like this. I'm talking about uh systematic, yeah, systematic racism. And I understand a lot of whatever, but I'm talking about our situation right now, like like slavery, racism, and uh, economics, talking about discriminatory laws like the Jim Crow law, housing, all kinds of stuff, violence and intimidation, discrimination in housing, education, and lending. You know what I mean? And the list go on and on and on. We, like I said, we the only group that been targeted like that. That's crazy. In our own land, in our own land, and then been brainwashed through their school system, prison, everything over here, everything. I remember when I even went to school, they were so harsh. It was too harsh. It was too harsh. I'm telling you. So I'm talking about the system. I'm not talking about because I'm not talking about everybody. You know, I'm just talking about the system, how they did us. So voting right act. We wasn't allowed to vote. We wasn't allowed doing a lot of things, a lot of injustice going on. You know, in these prison systems. It's just crazy. And I know, huh, and I know it's biblical. I know it's biblical. I know we are the real people in the Bible. I know we are the real people in the Bible. That's how you can explain it. How else? You know what I mean? I know we are the real people in the Bible. That's it. That's all I have to say. We are the real people in the Bible. That's because we don't. That's the only group I see is they try to hide our identity. Now they try to hide our identity. That's crazy, man. Like you can't even say, you know what I mean? All because like I said, money or they want to be on top. That's it. They know the true people in the Bible. That's all I have to say. So that's it. Like I'm about to play this now, and they trying to. It is. We are the real natives. We are. We are the real natives. Hmm. Yep. Hmm. I'm a black native. Shoot. Or I don't like saying natives. I don't like saying native. All I'm saying we was from here. Okay. Nah. I I disagree with him. We have our own culture over here. I prefer calling myself American. It's the other way around. First of all, it's the other way around. We older. This country is way older than Africa. How dare you? How dare you? I don't know why he's saying it like this. How you can tell by the dates and time. Africa, let me say something. Africa and some countries uh, just got established here in 1960, and we been it been 1776 over here. So that's how you can tell. Come on, man. Everything comes from over here. Is a reverse. Africa is not that old. That's why they ain't developed like over here. We had a 200, 1776, we had way more jump over Africa. So you can tell this the oldest land. That don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. I don't need a teacher to tell me nothing. I'm gonna turn him down. He's wrong. He's wrong. I'm not even gonna watch this video because this man, I don't know. People just ignorant. At least tell the truth. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, a lot of people contribute, a lot of groups contribute. I'm not saying that, but let me see something, y'all. No, I'm not watching this. Let me see. Second largest series. Wow. I didn't know. Hold on. Washington's second largest city is burning. 640 structures gone in one night. Wow. This right now? Wow. I didn't even know that. Like over there in Washington, wow, a lot of people lost homes. I didn't know there's a lot of wildfire over there in Washington State. Well, I pray for them. Telling you, it's really sad though. It really is. Ooh, it's a lot of disasters going on right now. There's been a lot of rain and wildfires and everything. It has. I really pray. Like where I'm at, is a lot of rain here. And, sorry about that, y'all. Amen. Shit, yeah, I believe it. I believe that one. Shoot. I can whatever. I can agree with this lady. A lot of us ain't supposed to be here right now. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I believe is what this lady said. Hold on. Gotta clean up, y'all. I was trying to look for something. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I have my hair, y'all. I don't know when though. Not this week. 'Cause I'm tired. Maybe when I'm off this weekend. I just want to put a little color in it. Something, y'all. Trying to make my hair more healthy before I even put it in there, y'all. I'm tired. A little bit, y'all. And then I have to, in the morning, I got to clean up and everything. I'm behind because I've been working overtime. And I have to call, I got to get my, I do a lot of things, y'all. Telling you. Oh, shoot. How y'all doing? I was laying in bed. Now I'm listening to my show. So just saying good morning. How y'all doing? Good morning. I was talking about this topic, but yep. Oh yeah. Hold on, give me 1 minute, y'all. I'm listening to this show. Everybody have regardless have a blessed day. I was talking about my lineage over here. I said ain't no way I'm from another continent. That's all I'm saying. I know my family are from here. I don't need nobody telling me differently. I don't have nothing against uh immigrants. I don't have nothing against even Europeans. I don't have nothing against nobody, but for them to say that we from somewhere else, I don't tell nobody where they from. I just don't. I don't disrespect somebody else like that. I just don't. You know what I mean? But for them to tell us that we not from here, that's wrong. That's all I'm saying. That's wrong. We as Americans, uh, that however you want to say it, I don't like. I'm not gonna say the other word because that's not who we are. We as Americans have a right to say where we're from, have a right to preserve our own heritage without other people telling us where we're from, who we are. So that's all I have to say. I don't tell nobody else where they from. I don't tell nobody else who they are. That's crazy, and that's have to stop. And I'm praying to stop real soon because that's not right. That's all I have to say about that. So I got things that I gotta do in the morning. I gotta wash my clothes number one, then I have to sweep. Too much behind. I've been working like a lot of overtime lately. Trying to get my house fixed up. Trying to. I gotta get in touch with these people. We're trying to do some work on my house. So, uh, and I told them a month ago. I guess they've been busy too. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm praying they get back at me. So, yeah, just sleep and stuff, y'all. Just, yeah. Yeah, shoot. You know, have to fix me something to eat soon. Shoot, I ain't ate properly. Mm, I understand. There's a lot of thinking every day. Mm, 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 mm. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, man. Look all that music. My videos. But y'all haven't. So y'all took advantage of us too. Yeah, see, I like him. That's what I'm saying. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hmm.